Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
He's the father who used to kill women.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense.
Fabian.
One of them?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so poor.
Some things are best left unsaid.
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best. You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you a tax collector? Peace off, mutant.
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some... Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Oh, Lydica!
What happened here?
Monsters
must have run in there. There's swarms in the city now.
Anyone home?
Begun, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now.
Charming as
You daft? Even I'm scared of him.
Got someone particular in?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I ran to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these two mutts.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke was... See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone
Nay. 'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, 'tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag, and other obscenities. Don't rightly
know where I can find her? This dish?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep.
Fine. Need to look around.
Be my guest.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues. Or a corpse. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Eyes, humanoid, completely rotten. Eyes, humanoid, completely rotten. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Nothing interesting.
Aye.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer
I needn't know the details.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculpture
But why?
to teach a lesson. Had a look at your sculpture.
And? Lifelike, huh?
The women especially.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back, whittle him down. And so they did. Till one sermon at the temple, and the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher.
Fine. Won't learn any.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see. Told me to say the main door.
No regrets, not your stomping
Hey,
ground.
handsome.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
Hey, sis,
A brazier.
that is.
This time of
How am I
year.
to know? Watch him, see what he
Man's
does.
footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Grab him!
Time to end this.
Try me, prick.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight.
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring?
I know. Here to look for
Fear I can't help you much. But I can.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim.
Oh, dearie. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid hoe in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give her pouring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would agree to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on a...
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work go.
Take care. I gotta look around.
Naturally, we'll stand aside.
Oh, my head's ringing.
Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. And Priscilla's. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
So?
Think I know what happened here. Priscilla fought back, her assailant retreated, and knocked over the brazier. Someone must have heard it. Maybe saw something, started hollering. Guards showed up. Murderer didn't finish the job, didn't come.
You divined all this from a pile of rubbish and a few prints in the mud.
Do that practically every day in my profession.
True enough. Just like I can tell right off if a punt'll pay or try to wriggle out of it.
That particular skill, Take care now. And
Oh, my head's ringing.
Stop!
It's clearing up.
enough!
Ah,
So, how you go with this here? You these days, hair-brained.
Oh, God. The Reaper's come for me.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you did.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalcon.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Von Grad's told me all about you.
Ah, doubtless you've heard how I had the noble leader of the student protesters. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's Von Grad's? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his... Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Gotta find her, now.
Till next time, Master.
Guard post. Flash. What do you want?
Need to talk to...
You thinking?
Her life's in danger.
If you thought this up,
Always thought a guard was supposed to...
so be it.
Oh, Geralt.
Not pleasant at all.
In danger.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and
Why, even if it's true,
he's exceptionally cruel when he kills. So let's see how she...
I find this all very hard to believe. Please.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Saw you port side just before the blaze broke out at the hospital.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Oh! He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
I'll break your bones!
Never learn.
There he is!
Come on!
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but
Very well. But you should be on your own. And
bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name, but the place too. Won't get away this time. Sweet Nettie.
Upstairs.
You mean me to grab another last?
We saw one woman service 10 Johns at once.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me. And I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so...
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns. 3rd degree, but still. This rosy skin will...
Spare me your lies. I've seen your victims. I know how they end.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer.
Bollocks.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me...
I don't know. But I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day, procuring... I shall stay here. I've...
Then you'll pay again. For her, for all the other women you've tortured. How long you gonna make me wait? I'm free now.
Oh, thank you. He asked if I did everything, and I said I was bound when I came to.
Calm down. He won't...
Hey! We're taking the type to that medic.
Yeah, heard about that, I did.
Bless you, Mr. Blessing. Where you walk, moron. Springtime and the roads wet with rain. Sunrise.
Nothing hurts as much as...
Witch hunters and daughters! It's burnt down! Tis the doing of the...
Boring as fucking shite.
You got brawny thighs, stranger.
Want a smack? Rum and supper I never eat.
Run out of formaldehyde?
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
What are you?
A vampire. Higher, of course.
Good to know this was the work of a monster, not a human.
Believe me, worse things go on in this city than my little spectacles. Far worse.
Afraid you won't get the chance to tell me about them, because I'm gonna kill you.
I last fought a Witcher 2 centuries ago. I do hope I remember how it's done.
And you? Have you faced one of us? No, you couldn't have. You'd not have survived.
Nothing doing. Something reeks.
Hey there, handsome.
Hey, got pissed like a racehorse.
My presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
Seen a long ship from Skelliger in the fine mess. Right there at
Right, look at that track.
Yeah. What a smart jacket for his friend.
Want to bite me, Wolfie?
Richard.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Let us live, eh?
Whoa! What a killer!
Fuck! Come on! Had no right to teach you're a bigger rat.
Look at that, just look.
Hey, not like
Oh!
How's
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor Von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than... For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring.
Sounds great. Good.
Yes, Gareth?
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile.
Why is the university in...
Because it suits Radovid. The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink. I've been at Vilmerius Hospital ever since. But perhaps it's for the best. I'm far more adept, scalpel in hand, than I ever was behind a lectern.
Hubert told me about your past. Even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've not time for riddles, Geralt. Be straight or be gone.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
I was young and stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. Even a human life or two. But those are past sins. Sins I've atoned for.
Found and killed the murderer. It was Hubert. You were right not to trust him. He was a higher vampire.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Farewell.
Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quite...
Say no more. Get well soon.
Yes, Geralt?
Farewell.
Ah!
How does one hunt that sort? Griffin.